Batu Menangis, the crying stone. Once upon a time, in a quiet village surrounded by green hills and shimmering rice fields, there lived a poor widow and her only daughter. The daughter was blessed with a beauty so radiant that people often turned their heads when she walked by. But behind her beauty, her heart was as cold as stone. Her mother loved her deeply, working day and night in the fields to provide food and clothes. Yet the girl never felt grateful. She was ashamed of her mother and her wrinkled skin, her simple clothes, her tired face. "Mother, don't walk beside me," the girl would whisper sharply whenever they went to the market. "People will laugh at me if they see you with your dirty clothes." Her mother's heart would tremble with sadness, but she never raised her voice. "Forgive me, my child," she would say softly. "I only wish to keep you safe." One bright morning, the girl, dressed in her best kabaya, braided her hair with fresh jasmine flowers, and asked her mother to accompany her to the town. They were going to sell fruits from their small garden. The path was long and dusty. The mother walked behind, her bare feet leaving marks in the soil while her daughter glided ahead, proud and elegant. Along the way, villagers greeted them kindly. "Who is that woman behind you, dear girl?" asked a friendly old man. "She's my servant," the girl lied, her face burning with pride. Her mother stopped in her tracks, her chest tight with sorrow. But she said nothing. She kept walking. At the market, more people asked, and again the daughter denied her mother, calling her a maid, a stranger, anything but mother. Each word was like a dagger in the old woman's heart. Finally, unable to hold back her tears, the mother looked up to the sky and prayed, "Oh, Almighty, if this is the child I have raised, if her heart has turned to stone, then let her body follow it. Let her learn humility before it's too late." The wind suddenly howled. The sky darkened. Thunder cracked like the roar of an angry spirit. The daughter stopped in fear. Her feet felt heavy. She looked down. Her toes were hardening, turning gray. "Mother, what's happening to me?" she screamed. But it was too late. The curse had begun. Stone crept up her legs, her waist, her arms, until she could no longer move. "Mother, forgive me, please." Her mother rushed forward, tears streaming down her face. But her touch could no longer reach her daughter's warm skin. It was cold, lifeless stone. And as the last part of her face hardened, a single tear rolled down her cheek, a tear that never dried. From that day on, villagers said that when the rain falls on that lonely hill, you can still hear a soft sob, a weeping voice carried by the wind, crying for forgiveness that came too late. That is why they call it Batu Menangis, or the crying stone. Moral of the story: no beauty shines brighter than a kind heart. Honor your parents, for their love is the root of your blessings.